Welcome to Cybersecurity Awareness Training. I wanted to go over a couple big points before you dive into the actual training. The main purpose of this training is to teach you how to be a human firewall as you do your job at RCS. Just like we emphasize physical security at RCS, we also put a big emphasis on cybersecurity. We all train for fire drills and lockdowns in different scenarios on the physical security side. We also need to be aware of cybersecurity and what best practices are and what to do if we notice an incident or perhaps have done something that we need to report. So that is the reason that you're taking this training, is to learn how to be a human firewall. One of the things I'm so excited about this course is that it is built for educators and it was built in consultation with educators. So it is designed for staff and faculty that work at a pre-K through 12 education institution. So that's one reason I'm very excited about this course, is because the examples they give and the principles they go over relate directly to pre-K through 12 institutions. One question you might have is, why do I really need to do this since I'm not very technical? Like, isn't it the IT person's job to protect us in the cybersecurity space? The answer to that is we all have to be cyber aware, because any one of us could click on an email, could accidentally download malware that causes not just an event with our own computer, but could cause an issue all over our network and throughout our systems. So we all are responsible for being cyber aware. Studies also continue to show that the number one way to reduce risk is to have all your employees take cybersecurity awareness training. They have found that once everybody's trained, usually the amount of incidences go down, and that if there ever is a cybersecurity incident, the response is usually quicker. You're usually quicker to report it to the IT department because you recognize what it is. We get to respond to it quicker, and so the damage is controlled, and it doesn't end up causing as much damage as it could if you didn't report it or you didn't even understand what signs to look for. So that is why we do this training. I just want to briefly say too that Jesus' greatest commandment, to love our neighbor as ourselves, he said that the two greatest commandments, the first was to love your Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, strength, and the second was like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. But that having good cybersecurity practices is a way we can actually live out that command to love our neighbor as ourselves. You ask, how can that be? Well, one of the main things we do is we protect data at RCS. We protect student records. Many of the bad guys, the bad actors, realize that if they steal student data, they can sell that data and they can use it to steal a student's identity. And it's becoming, unfortunately, more common for students to reach adulthood and realize their identity's been stolen because the school had a data breach or someone was able to steal student data. So if we as a school can protect that data, we're really loving them well. And we're loving each other well too if we protect each other's information. So that is just a way that we can, that cybersecurity actually relates to the Bible and to living out the command to love ourselves. With that, I'm going to jump into the Canvas course and just show you what the training looks like and walk you through just a couple quick things for those who might not be as familiar with how Canvas works. I am in the Canvas orientation course, and you should be watching my video. So as you're working through the technology module, you're going to be right about here. Once you're done with this video and you click next, you should see this window here, and there's just a big button here that you will click on to take you to the cybersecurity awareness training. Just be aware that training is in a different platform than the actual Canvas training. So again, you'll click on this button here and it will open up that new training site and you will work through the modules. So let's just pretend I clicked on this and For demonstration purposes, I have to do this in a new window. So once you click on it, it'll open a new tab and it will take you to the training course. For many of you, it's going to automatically log you in, but if it doesn't, it will ask you to sign in using your rcschool.org account. So for most of you, it's going to be your first initial last name at rcschool.org. Click next, and then you'll enter your Google password. This would be the same one you use to log into Gmail. And now it's giving me a two-factor, so I'm going to go to my phone and click yes, it's me. And now you're logged into the course. The structure of the course is super simple. There's no tricks in here. You basically just work through each of the modules. My modules will be slightly different than yours. And each module will have some videos you watch, some interaction, and then at the end there's a short quiz you take. And if you get, I think it's an 80% or above, you pass. If you fail, you can review and retake the quiz. But once you pass, you'll get this check mark. And once you've completed all the modules, once all these modules are done and they have check marks, you will get emailed a certificate of completion. Now that certificate of completion needs to be uploaded back into Canvas. You say, how do you do that? Real simple. So first you'll go to your email. Let's pretend I've completed the course. Go into my email and I'll have a certificate of completion that's emailed to me. This is just an example, so yours will be more fancy and look better than mine will. But you'll have your file down here. You'll just click on this download button. And you'll notice this certificate has been downloaded. And once it's downloaded, you'll go back to your Canvas course. And since we've already completed the training, we'll click Next. And you can see this is where you upload your certificate. It says, please upload your cybersecurity completion certificate here. And it tells you that it should be in your email. So we already went to my email and downloaded it. So now when we're here, all we're going to do is just say New Attempt. We're going to go down here to Upload File. We're going to say Choose File. And then mine automatically went to Downloads. If it doesn't pop up right up here, you'll just want to click on your Downloads folder. Find the file. It's the top one here for me. And then you'll just say Open. And this is important. Even though you see the file here, we haven't uploaded it yet, so we need to make sure we click Submit Assignment. Once we do that, you'll know that it's done by this says Submitted. It gives you the time, and then you can see your files right there. You can actually even click on it to make sure it got uploaded appropriately. Once you're done with that, you can go back to your modules and you are done with the cybersecurity portion, and you can continue on to complete the other modules in your online course. Please reach out to the IT help desk through Happy Fox if you have any issues or questions.